Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today, and we have a lot of buyouts to go over today. But before we do, you guys read the title. It's been about 15-16 days since I did my 4-case opening, and I have winners to announce. But before that, I want to shout out my YouTube channel members because the fact that I actually get to upload 2 to 3, maybe 4 times a week, and put money for openings is also because of them. So thank you to my YouTube channel members. Thank you to Seto Kaiba's bank account, the Lone Descendant, the Harv Carve Man, Carlin Lenker Frisk, MD Grinder, Drew Chamberlain, Conrad H, Chaz Banks, Fernando Polito, and Dan. Like, the fact that I have so many YouTube channel members now kind of amazes me. I'm really, really happy that people not only like my content enough to leave a like, comment on many of the videos, which if you guys do that, that's amazing. Don't ever feel pressure to give me any money, because I like to do this for fun. But listen, if I can pay my gas bill or bring you guys some more fire openings, hey, I ain't complaining, right? I have bills too, guys, right? But still, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. The fact that people see my channel as an investment, and it really makes me feel very happy. But that's why I like to do giveaways, so I'm going to get right to that. The first place winner of the Ultimate Rare First Ed Mod Play Crush Card Virus is, and I would say drum roll please, but I'm really just talking to myself here, is, okay, here it is. Turtle Penguin, I think it's 175, so congratulations, buddy. You're first place, but second place that wins the number 34, I believe it's Terabyte First Set Ultimate Rare, is Vegito Black. So if you guys are watching this video, what I want you to do is comment in the comment section below that you won. I also have a community post, so comment there too if you don't mind. Get in contact with me through there. Then we could talk through Instagram, Twitter, or whatever means we can. And I'll get you guys your cards shipped out right away. Now, if you guys want me to go over any cards, let me know in the comment section below. There's something I want to go over at the end of this video. That's why I have this Facebook tab, because I'm going to be doing a very, very controversial discussion that might make me lose subs, might cost me a lot of dislikes. But you guys know me. I don't care. I'm going to say what I want to say. But I want to talk a little bit about at the end of this video. If you guys enjoy these videos, though, make sure to smash that like button. And subscribe as well. And if you're buying any cards off TCG Player and you want to support the channel, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Now, we're going to get into it. So, Mauritius got a lot of support announced, which is really good because this deck really never took off. It's just so easy to just dismantle. The boards aren't that great. I mean, they're all right actually for the time, but you could play so many better decks, and one Ash just kills the deck. So, Maritza Seahorse, Starlight Rare, got bought out. 267, I mean, it quickly goes up here to like 350, but as you guys see here, a guy bought a playset for 270. Again, that's a playset, right? Which is, if you really love the deck, you want to play it, you're going to want 3. Yeah, and while this did get bought out, it's not that many copies. Is this worth it? No, not at all. Maritza's Coral Anami, which I told you guys to buy at around $8 to $10. I believe first editions of these are about, let's see here, lightly plates for 13, near mints from verified sellers are about $14. And quickly going up, oh, there's 35 here, unlimited, wow. Going up to about 15 very shortly. This card was always good because it's just a generic card for like Water Link and other types of decks that run mostly waters, where you basically link climb in it, you target a water monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard, you special mint to a zone this card points to, and it just locks into water monsters after that. It's good in Mauritius because if it's sent from the field to graveyard, you got a Mauritius card from your graveyard to your hand. So it's kind of good, but it's basically using generic water decks to link climb all that. I told you guys to grab this card while you could. Now, we do have ultra rares here at about 4s, which isn't too bad because I kept mine at about $1.50 or $2 because I thought that was way too cheap. Maritz's Blue Tangs. I actually had a place on this I never wanted to sell because at $3 I just hated it. But now they're 14s. That's a lot better to sell at $14. So if you have Maritza stuff that you do not want, I would definitely sell it now. I don't think this deck is still worth playing, but at least it's way better. Then we have Waves at like $4, about 2s on horses. This is about, okay, let's see how much this actually is. About $1. About $1 or $2 for that. You know, there's not crazy value in Maritza still, but for the more hard to get cards like, you know, Seahorse and Coral and Blue Tang, there's some value to be had. S-Force also got some support. And I have to admit, I actually really like S-Forces. I'm glad I never got rid of this stuff. Now we got Parappa the Rappa here at about 3.5. Not bad. And remember, this is from Blazing Vortex. Blazing Vortex isn't going to get reprinted for quite a long time. S-Force Bridgehead, about 3s here. 72 listings. These were overpopulating the market at like dollars, twos. So this is actually quite significant that a lot of these copies actually got cleaned off. S-Force Chase, on the other hand, with 29 listings, is $3. As you guys see right over here, which is quite shocking. If you guys have any, well, they're worth some money now. They quickly go up to about $5 as well, and I just love this card. Like, the artwork looks really cool to me. It's like kind of like a comic illustrated. I just like the little like kawaii face kind of. Just love the artwork of it. Like, man. For other S-Force cards, about $1 on Tina. Justifies about $1. Gravitino, 50 cents. You know, and everything else is still dirt cheap. If you want to play this deck, it's not bad. I feel like it's going to be kind of similar to Mech Knights, but there's going to be an argument of why don't you play Mech Knights then? But just consider, if you want to play the deck, the core isn't really much money to pick up for something that's secret rare and somewhat hard to get. Elemental Hero Stratos also somewhat getting bought out here because it's about 185 before. Near mints are now 224. You have some light plays for a little cheaper, but when you're buying something for $200, if the difference between light play and near mint is like $7-8, why would you not get near mint? I always question people when they do that. Like, just makes, like, people really think, like, as you see right over here, people think they're actually saving some money when they're, I mean, are they saving money? Yeah, but they're destroying their return in the process, or their value. Like, just really idiotic. But yeah, I remember when I told people to get these at 30s. If you did, good job. Invocation also getting bought. Now, the secret from Fusion Forces having 25 listings, you know, it's always a little bit low on listings. But first and light plays, 48. Near mints going to be about 58. And remember, there's a lot of, you know, foreign copies here. A lot of people don't like to get the foreign copies, although we are going to take a look at Italian. At least they're all first ed, so that's not too bad. Okay, if you guys actually see, I'm actually going to click the picture here. One of them is misprint, like, a little bit. It won't be worth more value, but this is shifted fully to the right. You could look, even if you look over here, they're like normally proportioned roughly. I mean, this one's a little lower, actually. Yeah, these are all a little different, but like these are like whatever. But this one, I mean, it's cute to have. Again, it's not worth more, but little misprints like that, I mean, it adds a little bit of personality to the card, in my opinion. But we have a lot of foreign, you know, versions here. It really starts about $54-$55 here. So make sure you get your secrets if you're playing Invocation. But this card desperately needs some type of reprint. Hopefully, we see it maximum gold. Battles of Legend secret rares are, and by the way, that's 13 listings. Well, we have 2 here for about 44 each, and then they go up to about 50. Then they go up to about, sooner or later, 58. So, yeah, Invocation is getting bought all front. Super rares even going to the moon here. 44, 45, just get secret rares. Ultimate rares, which I wish I got these at 35s. $185. You know, I kind of want ultis, I'm not going to lie. Ultis just look really, really beautiful. And I think Ulti Invocation was one of the best looking ultis in like the first 10 OTS packs. The reason why I say first 10 OTS packs is because like, even starting 10, but like 11 and onward, we had some banger looking ultimate rares. But yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Now, Noblemen of Crosstalk. I'm going to refresh this page and make sure. Yeah, 23 listings here. So we have lightly plates at 20, near mints at about $23. Now, this card, not only is it used in GOAT and other very, very old formats, because it's really, really good, it actually did see some side deck play when Shadalls were a thing, because back when Duels Alliance basically power crept the game, Shadalls, you actually played a lot more Shadalls in your lineup, whereas when you're playing like this, right, Dogmatica, Invoke Shadal, you're not playing as many Shadalls. I think you're playing between like 6 and 8 Shadalls. Just to make sure that you get, you know, what you get. Maybe you're playing like, you know, 6 to 9. I think most people are playing 8 or 9 in this. I know in Shadal Invoked you play around 8 or 9. But back then, where you used to play a lot more Shadal monsters, people actually started playing Noblemen of Crosstalk again in 2015, and it was good because the thing is, if you banished something like Beast, you take out their draw power. Squamata takes out their fertility, their versatility. This card was actually really good. Like, yes, it's good in older formats, but I'm not gonna lie. Post Duelist Alliance, this card was great too. Now, did see as much play as I'm thinking it did? Absolutely not. But I played it, and it worked wonders for me. I know some people who top played this in the side deck. It was pretty good. But the reason why I'm talking about today is because not only is a good hobby league card to grab, but I'm part of a couple of groups on Facebook and other means, and sometimes I get to know what buyouts happen. Sometimes I know what people want to buy out. Some of them's pure stupidity and not even worth the discussion. But someone was thinking, oh, maybe we should buy this out. Easy cleanup, and only takes for 23 listings. I know this seems like a lot, and they're like $24 each, but a guy who just got paid wants to spend $400 on a buyout. This is nothing. This isn't that much. And these quickly go up to $30, $35, $40, and that's not, again, hobby league cards will not recover from buyouts. I will always repeat this. So, should you grab this card, it might get bought out soon, so I would actually go ahead and go grab it. Ulti Scapegoat. I actually want to take a look at this. $76. I feel like this actually went down because they were about 80, 85s. Still really good ultimate rare to get here. Fossil Warrior Skull Knight is bought out here with about 10 listings here. Secret start at about $18 here, but they quickly go up to 30. So if you want to actually grab one of these while you can, and as you guys see here, it's not like it really got bought out. It gradually went up. People really like this because it's, Legacy, I believe it's from GX. I actually don't really remember this too much, to be honest with you. I was like, is it? Guess it is. It's not good. It's just people really like it. We have Miracle Rupture here. You send a level 4 lower rock monster from deck to graveyard, and if Fossil Fusion is in the graveyard, draw a card. So it's like a foolish barrel for rocks, but you get to draw a card depending on what it is. These are about $5-6 going up to about $9. This is also getting bought out. Man, the fossil guards are going crazy. Yo, Fossil Fusions here, at dollars, let's see. You want to grab a few of these for a penny stock, might not be too bad. Pot of Extravagance. As you guys see, very low listings just everywhere here. 36 up to 40, 34 for Prismatic Secrets. Extravs, though, first editions. Let's see what these are going for. About $41 here. Going up to about, 41. So going up slowly. I told people to grab these at about $25, $30. Ignore the reprint because the reprints were always around the same value of Extrav until recently, and still they kind of are. But Fantasma is also going up. I told people to get this at $20 actually. Like they were like 20, 25. I ended up getting 2 play sets. One at 20, one at each, one at like 27. Because I could spend all the money I wanted to back then. Secret is now with that 31 listings here. Well, Unlimiteds are 41s. So, for if you pay 20 for first sets, what I told you, and you're looking at this market watch this day, you more than doubled your money already because we're not even at first sets yet. I believe first sets are what, 50? 55 for light play. So that's not near mint. That's a light play version. Near mints are $57, $58. Going up to 60, but there's not that much. It quickly goes up to 75. So, if you guys got your secret rares, great job. You made some money. Make Fantasma 100 again. Lemure the Sea Dragon. Now, Lemure is getting bought out on all fronts, but I want to go over the Ultimate because it's one of my favorite ultis. Near mints are about $72. First editions, though, are about, lightly played to about 86. Near mints are about, unverified here, about 100. There's an Italian. 150. So, and that's the only near mints we have. Italian. Let's see how this looks here. A little bit here, a little bit here. I can't tell if that's part of the ulti or not. I kind of need to look at it in person. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what the back is, because there's probably something on the back, and that's why it's a little bit here. Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's, I just want to see a little closer. Yeah, that's unfortunate because that's a little bent thing. That's not like a little wear like this where it's like, oh, you can still classify, it as near mint, but that's actually a little bit of a crease bend. Unfortunate. But still absolutely gorgeous. Ultra rares from Generation Force are $17. First set's 17.50, going up to 20. Near mints are about. I did tell people to grab this actually because I thought, hey, $8, very affordable. OG Ultra looks gorgeous. Go grab this one because ultis I knew not everyone could afford the $150 card. Just because people are watching on a market watch doesn't mean that they're always made out of money or that they want to spend big cash. Usually it does. Sometimes they want to spend something in between. But some people are like, oh, I want to look at the cheaper investments to hold on to. I want to look to grab a couple cards, at least improve my trade binder a little bit, and kind of know what value is. Some people watch this just for pure entertainment, actually. But yeah, if you got this, great job. You made a good amount of money. Super rares are $12. Commons, which were part of this collection I got that you guys will see eventually. I was going to list this for like $2, $3, but I was like, this could go up and I have so much more to list. I'm going to wait on them. Now they're 6s, going up to 7. So, alright. That's all I got to say. Life Force Harmonizer Ultimate Urna. I forgot this card existed. Now, this is actually a hand trap. This Ghostbuster looking mother. When your opponent activates a card effect that inflicts damage, you can discard this card to negate its activation and destroy it. So this is actually quite good against certain decks, like certain burn cards. This will just upright negate and destroy it. I believe against Trickstars, this should not be that bad either. As a card, and it is a hand trap, so level 2 Psychic as well. So if it was a tuner, it would have been a lot better, but it's not. Now, we have about, 54 listings here, so I'm only interested in the first eds. So we're going to take a look at those. First ed light plays are $7. Okay. First ed near mints, 12, going up to really $14. Quite a big increase here as well. Personally, I would buy the light plays because this is what I tell people. If there's because you're not looking at PSA Life Force Harmonizer, all right? Usually people don't like when I talk for them. Sometimes, well, not I talk for them, but some people don't like being talked for, and I understand that. But let's be honest, none of y'all are trying to PSA Life Force Harmonizer. Get the light plays because you're saving a lot more money, and if it has potential to go up, there you go. It's not bad. If you have faith in the car, hey, take a stab at it. Ultra rares, which again, this has no reprint. 50 cents, you have near mints here. I know it's unlimited, but if you want to add to your order for $1.50, it's not that bad. We'll look at first eds though, because you might as well get first eds if we're looking at cow change. Like this. First ed light plays, closer to about $1. Look, you could get a play set here of near mints for about $1.50. That's not too bad, right? So, $4.50 for the play set, actually. I misspoke there. If you want to have faith in this card, it's not bad. Kriston, Helpy Fibrax. Now, people are slowly but surely using this card again. $45. Remember, this card's still hard to get. People forgot that 2019 Dual Overload sold well. It's just since we had, if you guys actually forgot, that's when COVID really hit because that's when we started having our, mask mandates and everyone was rushing because everyone didn't even have a mask at that time because of shortages. Very interesting time to look at, actually. And the fact that it was 2 years ago is very insane to me. Oh no, 2020, not 2019. Oh man, it's about a year and a half. My fault, guys. But 2020, this set would have exploded in value regardless. Like the potential of this really got butchered by life events. But yeah, still a hard card to get. $45 here. Ultimate rares though at about $73 for near mint, $80. Let me tell you this. I think that when people start because this quickly goes up to $65. Once this goes up to like $50, people would rather spend $20 to get an ulti. That's absolutely ridiculous. What you should do, now I think that getting this below $100 is pretty good. Although there's better things to get for your money because this wasn't seeing as much play. Right now, this is the time you might want to grab one of these, Got a good one here for about $73 here. Just consider it. Which is $5. By the way, shout outs to the guy who told me to go over this in Levier. Thank you for learning me of this buyout. And I like Witches, so I love going over them. You had a lot more to go over, buddy. I got you for some of those more in the next Mark Watch. If you guys don't know, I try to get to everybody as best I can, but sometimes I don't get to everybody. $5 for Glass Bell. This was $10 actually. about a month and a half ago, so I guess they just dropped. Fours for Snowbell. Commons are still like, let's see from like an actual verified source, like $3 here. Oofs. Supers are $2, actually quite good for a super rare. Otis pack commons are about $1.50. Ultras are about like $1. Seekers are about $1. I still think Wind Witches are actually a really good. In fact, let's actually look at what was this one card called? I think if we click on this card, we'll probably end up finding it here. Yeah, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Because I actually want to take a look at this. Super rares are about $5s. Let's look at all versions here. Crystal Wing Secret Rares from Shining Victories. First edition light plays are like 12s. First edition near mints are about $16. Actually, I would just go ahead and grab the OG Secret because Shining Victories was a very popular set. Made Blue Eyes. From what I've heard, because I actually was not playing during Shining Victories, I heard it made Blue Eyes meta for like a little bit, which is quite hard to believe, but hey, I think they got like one, like they were in Worlds and they got really high or even won the whole thing at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, guys. It's just what I've heard. Again, very long time ago. But yeah, $16 for this, not bad. I mean, comes from a hard first set to get. Crush Card Virus. Last two cards, we might as well look at what I handed out, right? So I want to look at first sets. I told people to buy this out. I remember the days. First set mods are $70. So Penguin Soldier 175, I believe. And by the way, don't worry, yours isn't the one I listed here. I had a few. You know, $70, not bad. You want a $70 card, right? First ed light plays are about 100, and first ed near mids are about 200 roughly. With, by the way, the mod play you get that I actually released, it's not that bad of a mod play. It's definitely mod play, but it's not closer to heavy play. It's more closer to light play, but still definitely mod. Number 34 Terabyte. Man, I remember this got bought at $100, and I ended up getting I bought these in a collection for pretty cheap. First ed light plays are about $10.50. First ed near mints are about $18. So, you know, $18 for a free card isn't really that bad. It's an old number card, 28 listings from first ed. This could go up as well. Not too bad here. So what I want to talk about here is I'm going to be doing a discussion on why you should not always support your local card store. Now, the reason why I was actually going to release this video today and release the winners, and release the winners today. But the issue is that, for this discussion, I'm trying to find receipts because one of the examples I want to mention is what a lot of card store owners did when we got the second wave of Lost Art DMG, where a lot of them said they were out when they worked and selling them under the table or online or making special rules, which one of the card stores near me had an outrageous rule, which I will be going over there, but for some odd reason, it's very hard for me to find the whole receipts for that. If anyone has the receipts on that, I believe there's on Zodiac Duels, that was a pretty big thing, so I was looking there and I couldn't really find it. I tried to filter. If you guys have that info, try to message me through Twitter on it or something along those lines. That would be really great. But we're going to go over one of those examples here because I think it would be too long for the video. This is a card store owner, and this blew up on Zodiac Duelist. This is for Flesh and Blood, not Yu-Gi-Oh! But let me tell you, it's not like they're going to do this stuff just for one card game and not the other ones. Cancel these orders. We'll just sit on the boxes for a bit. So we are one of those stores now. What would you like to the cancellation reason to say? The kind of store that doesn't get, raped when a product spikes overnight. Yes, we are one of those stores. Inventory counter. Fuck you. Listen, I'm not going to wait till the end. Fuck you. Like, this is one of the reasons why I became a vendor. If you guys actually don't know, one reason I want to become a vendor is to actually supply the community honorably. Now, listen, when it comes to vending and store things, there's always going to be a few scummy things, sure, right? It's a business. Things happen. And it's not always even malicious, right? It's similar to how one of your card stores probably has an overpriced single where it's like a $15 card and it's like $32. And it's not because they're trying to sell it for $32. Obviously, that's what it says there, and you guys are probably wondering. But most likely they forgot. You know, card stores don't always go through their singles and reprice things like every week or two. Some of them don't even do it at all, actually, right? That's more negligence instead of malicious intent. This is malicious intent by far. Listen, buddy. If someone bought something from me, for example, Danger Nessie, I had it first had listed for $9. When it went up to 2, they went up to $35. I still had it because I didn't package it yet. Because sometimes I don't package things until the second day. Sometimes third day if I get really busy, but I really second day is usually where it's like, all right, everything that's been waiting for about for whatever's on the store, I'm packaging it. But it never crossed my mind to say, hey, bro, inventory error. What? First of all, it should be obvious. No, it wasn't inventory error, right? But as a seller, my honorability, I wouldn't do that. That's just ridiculous to me. Me as a seller and you as a consumer had a deal. Your money is already in my pocket, right? Because if you guys don't know TCG, that's how TCG Player works. They pay you, you mail it. That's basically how I think every platform works. But you guys get the point. That it's already a done deal. I'm not gonna say wait, no. Actually, no, it went up. I'm sorry. No, that's so stupid, absolutely absurd. Man, I don't like this one bit. First of all, congratulations to standing up to this person. Great. It's a flesh and blood box. No shit, Sherlock. What's not to like? That nothing to do. The box doubled in price overnight, and we have no system to catch that. What system? What do you mean a system to catch that? A system? I've canceled orders on spikes before. Not sure what's new about it. Yeah. It's kind of like how would I say? It's like, oh, I've stole before. Not sure what's new about it. Guess stealing's not wrong. What stupid fucking logic? We do watch 12 battle style booster boxes. It was about overnight. It was 89 yesterday. I probably wasn't moving online until that happened. I don't like that we are withholding MTG promos because of their worth now. I guess they're doing that as well. I don't like withholding products because of speculation, i.e. tales of area. I don't like lying to customers. We brag about being transparent with our buy list, but be shady about everything else. These aren't locals. So? These aren't locals. Oh, they're not locals, so I could I could be scummy with them. How idiotic! Especially because even if you want to take morals aside, if they like your practices and something gets bought out and you honor the agreement, right? Especially, hey, if you want to actually brag, which bragging's not always that bad. Message to be like, hey, we know this got bought out overnight. Don't worry, we're still gonna send you the boxes, right? Because we're at the point where buyers, if this happens, they're actually worried. They're like, oh, is it going to show up? Are they going to do this? Are they going to cancel? We're at the point where we're messaging buyers. That's something you got to buy. Be like, don't worry, your card's still coming. Is actually something that might not even seem like a brag anymore because of the climate we are in when it comes to trading cards. But hey, if you do that, though, my point is they might think to themselves, this store, upheld its agreement even though it got bought out, messaged me to make sure that I feel comfortable. Maybe I'll buy from them again. Even if you want to take morals aside and look at it from a business standpoint where everything scummy goes, look at that. That's just one example. The fact that this guy's thinking like this, my words are a waste on him, but companies pull products and cancel orders for pricing errors all the time. Yeah, not all of them, but they do. And guess what? It's not right. Just because listen, it's the pure example of jumping over a bridge and telling people that, hey, just because you jumped over a bridge means that, or your friends did, that means you should too. What a stupid example. Do you want to tell them their order was canceled for a pricing error? That's fine too. It wasn't a pricing error at the time. If we sell at market price and no one changes the prices to market when it spikes, it's a pricing error. That's not how it works. It's someone taking advantage of the market shifting while we're asleep. Like, I love how people who do this stuff try to act like a victim. This is just fucking hilarious. Are you trying to make us money or the customers money? You're making money, you idiot. Okay, you do what? Did you buy them exactly at price and selling them for the exact price so that you make $0? Of course you're making money if you sell them at the price you actually listed them for. Obviously. What? Oh, but you want to make more money. Listen, if you want to make more money, that's completely fine. This is not the way to do it, though. That's scummy. Which promos are we withholding? Are you talking about our plan to have better promos? People paying in paid events or something else? Yeah, I'd run $100 per entry tournament for the sets before I'd hand those out individually. We're not required to just pass. Listen, I know OTS. I don't know Magic the Gathering requirements. If Magic Gathering, or I highly doubt that is within policies of Magic the Gathering or Wizard of the Coast policies. I doubt that very much. I have not read it though, so I cannot say for sure. But I don't need to know about Magic the Gathering to understand that this seems ridiculous. Doing shit like this, like stuff like this, is exactly how you lose good employees. I have other employees ask about these promos or ask about us only doing draft booster boxes for free events or other decisions that are like this. They look at me funny, and I've tried to defend it, but I'm struggling. You paid zero for these promos. Exactly. It's not shady. Yes, it is. You're making assumptions. No, you're not. If staff have questions about the promo program, they can ask us. Decide which team you are on. I mean, at least you use the right UR. Here, I'll give you a little bit of credit. There's the GG team, and then there's everybody else. You know what's really funny? Let me tell you this. This got blasted on Zodiac Duels, bro. You're not going to be on the GG team anymore. Oh, what a fucking loser. You know what? If you guys watched my last market watch, I'm actually going to make this a separate video because I understand this is too long for a market watch. If you guys like these kinds of videos, make sure to like the button. How awful. How awful. See you guys in the next video.